Hi guys, welcome back to my playthrough of Fallout New Vegas. I'm Jester Nario, and let's get started, okay? We are back at Good Springs, which is right over there if you don't know what Good Springs looks like. Alright, up here. I didn't come up here earlier because, well, I didn't want to accidentally start the quest early. Because, like I said, I wanted to deal with the powder gangers before I dealt with the powder gangers, if that makes any sense.
That's close enough. Who are you, and what do you want with
You
me?
know, if you're gonna shoot, you better not miss.
Sorry about the gun. You just caught me off guard, that's all. We got off to a bad start. What say we start over with a friendly game of Caravan? You know how to play?
No. You wouldn't happen to realize a man named Joe Cobb's been around, huh? He's looking for you.
Yeah. He doesn't look very tough, though. I hear he's afraid I'll shoot him down from one of the windows when I see him. And he's right. I'll have a much bigger problem once his friends show up. There's no way I could handle all of them in a gunfight.
So what are you gonna do about it?
I'm gonna lay low for as long as I can, assuming the town doesn't throw me to the wolves. I've got no chance against the gang on my own.
Maybe I can help you.
We'd just end up sharing the same grave if it's just the two of us. Now, if some of the other people in town were also on board...
Yeah, I'll ask and see who I can round up.
Start with Sunny Smiles. She's been friendlier than most around here.
Sure thing. So let's go talk to Sonny. And according to my pointer, it looks like she's down here. Probably heading to the saloon, because there's not much to do in Good Springs.
Hi there. Sticking around Good Springs for a while longer?
Well, yeah, I was talking to Ringo. I wanted to help him out. We figured we might be able to use you. You know what I'm saying?
Say no more. I'm in.
That was easy.
Joe Cobb talks about leaving us alone if we hand over Ringo. But I know his type. He and his friends will come after the town eventually. However, between you, me, and Ringo, we aren't exactly a force to be reckoned with. A lot of people around here look up to Trudy. If you could convince Trudy to join us, some of the folks in town might decide to help out as well. I know Easy Pete's got a stock of dynamite somewhere, and Chet just got a shipment of leather armor we could borrow. Talk to them as well. Finally, there's a good chance we'll all end up with extra holes in us. So if Doc Mitchell could cough up some extra stim packs, that'd be great.
Any ideas on how to convince Trudy to join us?
A silver tongue would help. Convincing Trudy that we had a good plan to win the fight would also help.
So, what about Chet? How do we get him to give us his supplies?
I don't think give is in Chet's vocabulary. Even with the town at stake, he'd still make you barter with him.
So, what about Pete?
Easy Pete's pretty protective of his dynamite. You'd have to convince him you know a thing or two about explosives before you handed it over.
Alright then. I better get started.
I'll be waiting.
Please tell me I have good enough explosives.
Howdy. What can you...
Listen, we're about to be attacked. We need some of that dynamite you've been holding.
Too dangerous. Gonna kill all yourselves if I let you touch it. Better to leave it buried. Safer that way.
Alright, fine. I think I've got an explosives magazine. Yep, right there. Let's
Howdy.
try this again. I happen to know a thing or two about explosives. Dynamite happens to be an explosive, so I think I know what I'm doing.
Uh-huh. Guess you know what you're doing. I'll go dig it up and get it ready. You'll have it by the time the fighting starts.
Alright. Now to go talk to this lady whose name I forget. Trudy, that's it. I can't remember the name of a girl named Trudy. Well, it's an uncommon name, so.
Hey there.
So you're planning on taking on Joe Cobb's gang. It's a big risk, but I suppose you have to do what you think is right.
You know, I hear the saloon and the store are good spots for an ambush. If we had the help.
That does sound like a good plan. All right, you seem to know what you're doing, so you can count me in. Let me have a word with a few other folks, and I'll see if I can't round up some more members for this militia you're creating. While everyone does own a gun, we could stand to be a little better equipped. The general store probably has what we need in stock.
Alright. I guess it's time to talk to Chet then.
Be careful out there.
Ladies and gentlemen, I just wanted to point out this hat. It's a lovely hat. I guess that makes me one of the black hats. Oh dear. Oh dear. I'm sorry. Black hats were... it's an old thing from like the early westerns before Clint Eastwood showed up. All the good guys wore white hats, all the bad guys wore black hats. You never saw a good guy wear a black hat until Maverick, which was a good show. You should watch it.
You looking to buy some supplies?
Well, we need some supplies for the fight against the powder gangers, you know?
Now just hold on. I never voted to take on the powder gangers. That's a 1,000 cap investment you're talking about.
Fine. Let them take over the town. I'm sure your business will be so much better.
You made your point. I can provide people with some leather armor and extra ammo. Sure hope it's worth it. And I'll be guarding the store while all this is going on. I have to put my business first.
Yeah,
you understand.
I understand perfectly.
Take it easy now.
All right. And finally, time to talk to good old Doc.
Welcome back. I had hoped you wouldn't need to come see me again so soon. What can I do for you?
Well, need medical supplies.
Sure.
There we go. Also, the town's about to get attacked. Do you think you can help us?
Seems like wherever I go, it's always the same. Folks just never leave each other alone. Oh, I'm not much good in a fight with my bum leg. And my supplies are scarce, but I'll give you what I can spare.
They're going to be using explosives. Do you have something to take care of the serious injuries?
I ain't got much, but it'll do you more good out there than it will in here. Take what I got.
Thank you, Doctor. We'll try to not get killed.
You take care now.
Oh, jeez, I'm encumbered. Ah, Carp. I forgot to talk to Chad about buying stuff before we got started. Alright. Do I have any... What do we have? Do I have whiskey? No, that'd be easy. I guess I'm drinking an atomic cocktail. The reason I chose that was because it's much more, yeah, it's much more, you know, I don't have a reason other than the fact that it was useless. I got tongue-tied. Okay, it's not useless, but I have better things.
You looking to buy some supplies?
Yes, we are. What do you got? I like your leather armor, thanks. Let's see now. Stim packs, we need that. I'll take those. Those two. What ammo do you have? Give me some ammo. Take your 20 gauge rounds, your 357 rounds, and these. Done. Alright, things that I want to sell you here. Have that. Let's see now. I'm going to keep the 9mm pistol a little longer, but getting rid of a few other things that I don't need. Let's see now. Guana, here, have some iguana on a stick. I don't need that. Don't need these hull particles for the 12 gauge. Do I have a tan gecko hide I can sell them? Yes, I do. What ammo don't I need? These grenades. I don't need these grenades. Or this electron charge pack. And the 10mm rounds. Let's see now. As much as I like that 10mm pistol, I'm not going to come out on top, I don't think. Yeah, oh well. You win some, you lose some.
Give me a shout if you need anything else.
Yeah, just take care of yourself. Yeah, I skipped him saying bye. Sorry. Gotta try to not do that. I know. Alright. Last thing we're gonna do before we go and tell them we're ready to start fighting. Make more rounds for stuff. Break down that. Give me some 357 rounds. Break down more 357 rounds. Or 9mm. Break down my 20 gauge. Make a round. Alright. You sure about this? No. Not sure at all. But here we go.
So what's going on? Did Sonny
Yeah, I
agree to
got
help us?
her and a few others to help us out.
Well, I guess that means we're ready to go. Unless you think there's something else you can do.
No, let's go.
All right, I'm ready. I hope.
Time to look alive. The powder gangers are here to play.
How many?
At least 6. Joe Cobb included. They look pretty mean.
Let's get going.
Oh, Easy Pete came through with the dynamite. Here's your supply. I really hope I don't blow myself up. I'll be set up near the store. Let's hope that the gang doesn't manage to make it that far.
They won't. All right. Trudy and her folks. Hi.
No!
Holy crap, he took a blast to the head. Alright, folks at Good Springs love me. And a stealth boy. Sweet.
I owe you a huge favor for this. Here, these are technically Crimson Caravan funds, but I know they'll understand once I explain things.
Didn't I hear you say something earlier about not being able to pay?
I did have what was left of the Crimson Caravan money, but I wasn't sure if it was my right to just give it away. I owe you more than that, though, so look me up at the Crimson Caravan camp up in New Vegas if you ever visit.
I'll think about it. Now for the important thing. Did anyone die? Everyone's fine. Good. No one died that wasn't supposed to. Nice hat. Your hat sucks. Wait, is that just a cigarette? Stick him in his mouth, he's fine. Take those. He had nothing but a cleaver. You know, for a bunch of powder gangers, they didn't even try to blow me up. I'm so annoyed. We did good. Alright. With a nice hat. Pardon me. We're ready to get going. We're going to get on the trail and head on back. I'll let you know. I'll come back once we actually get off the trail. On second thought, I'm just going to stop it right here. I'm going to stop it here. When we come back next time, we'll be on the trail, tracking down the guys who were trying to kill us. Almost succeeded. We'll probably make a few stops along the way. Until next time, this is Justin Ario saying, take it easy.